You know, we all have that trusty payment card tucked away in our wallets or synced up to our phones. But have you ever stopped to think about how different these cards can be? I mean, we've got credit cards, transaction debit cards, and even those fancy debit cards linked to high interest accounts. Today, we're diving into the top 6 debit cards in Australia for 2025. Yep, 6 of them, each with its own unique feature that can either save you money or score you some pretty sweet perks. So if you're looking to make the most out of your daily banking, stick around, let's get into it. So what exactly is a debit card? Well, you probably noticed that I've never talked about credit cards on this channel. That's because I don't have one, but I do have a handful of debit cards. The biggest difference between a debit card and a credit card is pretty straightforward. When you pay for something with a debit card, the money comes directly from your bank account. No borrowing, just your money. It's a great way to keep your spending in check because you can only spend what you have. Now, the right debit card can make a huge difference. It should let you spend your money how you want, have low or no fees, and maybe even throw in some cool perks. Coming into at number 6, we have the AMP Cash Manager debit card. This one is a gem, especially if you're sitting on a nice chunk of change. For balances between 10,000 and 250, you get a sweet 4.8% interest rate. And if you're in the 250,000 to 5 million range, it's 4.35%. Plus, there are no ongoing fees, which means more money stays in your pocket while you plot your next big investment move. While ATM withdrawals in Australia are free, if you're grabbing cash overseas, it's going to cost you $4.50 a pop. And there's a 2.5% transaction fee on international purchases, so maybe keep that in mind when you're splurging on that Italian gelato. On the bright side, the AMP Cash Manager card plays nice with all the digital wallets, Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, Google Pay. All in all, the AMP Cash Manager is a solid pick for those of you with hefty balances looking for a mix of good interest rates and modern convenience. Coming at number 5, we have the Westpac Choice account. Now, this card has a little something extra that made it stand out. Exclusive discounts and deals through their partnership with Shopback. If you love a good bargain, I mean, who doesn't? You will want to hear this. Shopback is an online platform that teams up with over 4,000 brands, both online and in-store, to bring you great deals and cashback. For example, if you're shopping at The Iconic and spend $140 or more, you can get $25 off selected full-price items. And the best part, you can snag bonus cashback when you shop via the Westpac app or the Westpac Lounge on Shopback. Now, there is a $5 per month account keeping fee, but don't worry, you can easily dodge it if you fall into one of these categories. Deposit at least $2,000 each month, or you are under 30 or a full-time student, or you hold a concession or a healthcare card, or receive an eligible Australian government benefit payment. If you're new to Australia, you are off the hook for the first 12 months. When it comes to ATM withdrawals, you are covered in Australia and overseas if you use a Global Allianz partner ATM, otherwise it's $5. Transactions made in foreign currency will hit you with a fee of 2.2% to 3%, depending on whether the bank is in Australia or outside. The debit MasterCard can be linked to Apple Pay, Google Pay, Samsung Pay, Fitbit Pay, and Garmin Pay. The Westpac Choice account is perfect for those who love a good deal and want flexible options to avoid fees. Alright, sliding into the number 4 spot, we have the ING Orange Everyday account. This card is often paired with the famous ING Savings Maximizer account, which currently offers one of the highest interest rates out there. By the way, if you're curious about the best savings accounts for high interest rates, I've got all the details in another video. Be sure to check that out. So what makes the ING Orange Everyday account a winner? First of all, you get a 1% cashback on eligible utility bills when you set them up for direct debit. The cashback gets credited to your Orange Everyday account right next to the bill, making it super straightforward. But that's not all. This account also offers 0 ING international transaction fees when you shop online or overseas. That means ING rebates the fees that you would normally incur. For example, I was recruiting some UI designers on Upwork, and without ING, I would have paid over $50 extra on every transaction in international transaction fees. And there are no account keeping fees, and you get up to 5 eligible ATM withdrawals fees rebated each month. To qualify for these benefits, you do need to deposit at least $1,000 from an external source into any personal ING account in your name, excluding Living Super and Orange One, and make 5 or more settled eligible ING card purchases. And here's a little extra for you. ING runs a refer to a friend program from time to time, Right now, they are offering a limited time deal until September 30th. If you open a transaction and savings account using the referral link, you get a $125 bonus. The ING Orange Everyday account is perfect for those looking for cashback perks and zero international transaction fees. Coming in at number 3, we have not one but 3 debit cards, the Complete Freedom account from Bank of South Australia, St. George and Bank of Melbourne. Why 3, you ask? Well, they all share the same account name because they belong to the Westpac family. Bank of Melbourne joined Westpac in 1997, and after Westpac merged with St. George in 2008, Bank of South Australia became part of the crew too. These 3 cards have almost identical features and fee structures, which make it easy to understand why they are all here together. Here's what you need to know. Unlike Westpac, which charges a $5 monthly fee, these 3 cards have no account keeping fee. No cash withdrawals fees at most major bank ATMs in Australia. Overseas withdrawals cost $5 unless you use their Global Alliance ATMs, which are free. A 3% transaction fee on foreign currency conversions. Just like Westpac, you get special deals and cashback through Shopback. So these cards are great for those who want to avoid monthly fees and love getting cashback on their everyday shopping. Coming in at number 2, we have the Macquarie transaction account. This Finder award-winning account is linked to a debit MasterCard and offers some impressive perks that earn it a top spot on our list. First of all, you can earn a high interest rate without any deposit requirement for balances up to 1 million. For balances up to 1 million, you get a solid 4.75% per year interest rate. If you got more than 1 million, the rate is 3.35%. Through the Macquarie app, you can purchase discounted gift cards from big names like Coles, Woolworths, and other retail brands. It's like having a built-in discount store in your pocket. Macquarie takes a no BS approach with this account. There are no monthly account keeping fee and no ATM withdrawal fees in Australia or internationally. Plus, there are no international transaction fees, whether you're shopping in-store or online. And this is a game changer for frequent travelers. Just make sure to notify them about your travel plans using the app. For cash withdrawals, there's a daily limit of $2,000 for domestic ATMs or other cash withdrawals. Honestly, who needs that much cash on a daily basis? If you link your transaction account with the Macquarie savings account, you can enjoy a competitive 4-month welcome rate of 5.35% on balances up to $250,000. The Macquarie transaction account is perfect for those looking for high interest rates, discounted shopping, and fee-free international transactions. And finally, taking the top spot at number 1, we have the HSBC Everyday Global account. This account has racked up awards like nobody's business. It's won CanStat Award for Outstanding Value, Travel Debit Card from 2018 to 2023, Finder's Travel Debit Card Award for 2023 and 2024. Why does it deserve the crown? Let's start with the basics. There are no account keeping fees or HSBC ATM fees in Australia. The same applies overseas with no international transaction or transfer fees either. Just be aware that non-HSBC owned ATMs might charge you a fee as well as international ATM fees. But here's where it gets really cool. With the HSBC mobile banking app, you can switch between 10 different currencies. And this means that you can convert your money to the local currency or wherever you are traveling, whenever the exchange rate is in your favor. Now, what really makes this account shine is its 2% cashback offer. If you deposit $2,000 each month, you're eligible for 2% cashback on purchases under $100 when you tap and pay with Visa Pay Wave, Apple Pay, or Google Pay. You can earn up to $50 in cashback per month, which covers purchases worth $2,500 or 25 transactions of $100 each. Unlike some other cards that require you to link up with apps like Shopback for cashback, HSBC credits the cashback directly to your account. Personally, I've been using HSBC's Everyday Global account as my go-to debit card for a couple of years now, and it's been fantastic for everyday spending. And there you have it, the top 6 debit cards in Australia for 2025. If you're interested in that $125 welcome bonus for ING, don't forget to click the link and open an account. My name's Irene. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.